Hi, Ron Kozakowski here from TFW, which is found on traditionalfilipinoweapons.com. Today I'm just here to tell you about the Espada y Daga and the Sanduko y Daga. These both sword and dagger sets we have on the TFW website. I'll start off with the Espada y Daga here, and I just want to, it's subtle cultural differences. Not much of a difference. The fighting methods are pretty much the same. Very Spanish influenced, obviously, by the name Espada y Daga, even Sanduko y Daga, even though Sanduko is more of an Indonesian type of word that was carried over to the Philippines. I'll explain that later on. The fighting methods are very similar. The Espada y Daga is used probably more for combat purposes than the Sanduko y Daga, which I'll explain also. This is found more in the Visayan region of the Philippines, and a big part of the Pakiti Terja Kali system and other systems also. This is quite a coordinating type of way to train, actually. If you train the Espada y Daga, you could see how, you would get in here. You could see how anything you do here, you would try to reach in with your knife. You step forward into it for in close purposes. Once you get in here, you might parry and get in with the sword. So you use it more like you would a shield, more or less, I guess. Usually, if you're up against somebody with a single sword, that's when you would use the Espada y Daga. Usually we train Espada y Daga to Espada y Daga, but it's not really used that way. It's usually done with, somebody who has a sword and a shield, or a single sword, so you have some sort of advantage. I like it myself. I mean, I train it quite often. I got pretty good with it. The Sanduko y Daga, which, I'll get this out so you can see what's going on here. And the dagger, let me show you this, is considerably shorter, as you can see. Okay. This you'll see in the northern region of the Philippines, up in Luzon, okay, especially from the northern part of Luzon. And you'll see this used more for farming, a lot in farming. And you'll see they use for cutting up meat, or cutting up fruits and vegetables, things like that. The typical way they use the Sanduko would be used just like any other sword, like the Panute or other swords that are used in farming, of course, for chopping. It could be sugar cane, it could be trees, it could be anything, small brush. But once when they needed this in combat, for combat purposes, yes, it became very dangerous, and it's trained very similarly to the Espada y Daga. You can see by the fat belly of this would be a great farming tool. It probably hacks subtly better than the Espada. The dagger isn't as long, but it's just as dangerous. And like I say, you could use it the same way here, and stuff like that. You could parry and come in and use this dagger as a parrying tool, much like I said, like a shield. Both of these you could find on traditionalfilipinoweapons.com. So if you're into collecting the sword and dagger set, take a look on that website. You could get both or one and get another one later, or whatever, if you want to collect them. Thank you very much. Please like and share. I would appreciate it.